Tonight, the fees have been set for cannabis retailers looking to set up shop in the border city. And concerned seniors are asking for more paramedics. Plus, first responders in our community are honored.
This is Newcap News.
The City of Lloydminster has made the next step to prepare for the pending legalization of cannabis, changing business licensing fees for retailers.
City Council has been preparing for the legalization of cannabis. Updating the business bylaw to include cannabis retailers was the next step.
When we approved the business license bylaw related to cannabis, we did increase the fees to $1,500 above the regular business license fee.
In a similar category, businesses selling tobacco, alcohol, or casinos are only required to pay $750 for their licensing. Councillor Diachuk was opposed to the $1,500 licensing fee for cannabis, and he says he accepts the new bylaw.
And I think, that's fair game. The piece around it, I guess, is when we did comparatives to other communities. They had numbers that were close to us. We did, reached out to the community to get their responses.
Diachuk says the Your Voice Night saw a variety of responses from the community regarding the fee for cannabis retailers to acquire a business license. Majority were in favor of keeping the $750 license.
It was 60-40, so in a smaller sample that can mean 10 people or 15 people in it. So it's not a significant jump, and certainly initially we heard of amounts that were significantly higher in the Vancouver area. And I think in the end, every city or every municipality will set the amount that's right for them.
However, Torreson says the fees will be used towards enforcement and education in the border city. Both councillors agree the fees could be up again for review.
I think is going to be an overall benefit to the community that we have, at least implemented this additional fee for now, and we'll see what happens in the future.
I think at some point in time our city will go back and review those numbers to see if in fact the costs and the challenges are going to be in line with the fees that we're charging.
Alberta Health Services is issuing a warning about a text scam. People are being sent a message stating Alberta Health Services sent you funds. It includes a link to a website. If you click on it, it opens a page that looks like an Interact e-transfer page and asks for personal and banking information of the recipient. Officials are reminding everyone AHS does not send messages like this and never sends funds through e-transfer. The Lloydminster Concerned Citizens for Senior Care Society held their annual meeting yesterday. One of their main concerns is being the need for more paramedics.
We should have at least 2 paramedics, but the doctors in emergency are telling us their biggest need is more and more paramedics to be able to do transfers. Problem is being able to transfer patients to Edmonton and Saskatoon, and we need a number of paramedics on staff to be able to do that, and we're short.
The committee will be meeting in September to discuss the shortage of doctors and other concerns the community might have. First responders are a critical part of the community, and they were honored for their services by the Concerned Citizens for Senior Care Society. A rare moment when first responders can take a load off. On Wednesday, they were busy accepting awards and thanks for their bravery.
We wanted to show all these groups the important job that they do in our community and how much we appreciate them.
15 groups in total from Lloydminster and surrounding communities, from regional rescue squads and fire halls to RCMP and peace officers, were all on hand to be acknowledged by members of the public. And Mayor Gerald Albers, each division received a plaque to express thanks.
It's not what we look for, it's not what we're after, but it is nice to know that we are appreciated for what we do.
We do this because for the good of the community, not for appreciation, but it's nice to get it anyway.
The common theme of the evening was that these are regular people who put themselves at risk for the safety of others.
They're just people in the community doing their jobs and also looking after us when we're in trouble. So we really appreciate that, and it's nice to be able to talk to them and tell them that.
Coldwell Banker Cityside Realty was celebrated today for their 25 years of service in Lloydminster. Brad Gilbert, owner of the Lloydminster branch, has been in real estate for years and has served as the director of the Canadian Real Estate Association. Gilbert says his team has been nothing but encouraging throughout the years.
I'm supported by an absolutely fantastic group of agents and associate brokers, and they just show the ultimate in professionalism, and that has maintained us throughout the years.
Gilbert also says despite the long 25 years, he is looking forward to what is coming next for the branch and is proud of what they have accomplished.
I have to say I'm really proud to have received the 25-year award, and it means quite a bit to me.
The group says there are under 10 branches with the rare 25-year award. When we last saw Heidi Fiedler, she was waiting for Botox injections to settle in. Now she's back at Wayside Dental to brighten up her already wide smile. In this week's Healthy Living, Josh Ryan brings us part 2 of Mother's Day Makeover.
Today, Heidi is getting a hygiene appointment. We're going to do a cleaning on her.
Feels different now.
Yeah.
It's a lot more than just cleaning teeth. We're doing an oral cancer screening. We check the individual pockets around everyone's teeth, and we make sure that there's not too much bacteria in them, and we can measure the depth of each pocket and determine the amount of bacteria in the pocket. It's an early identifier of gum disease.
And they even did a little bit extra. I had some cement from a previous permanent retainer, and they cleaned that all up for me, so that was really, really nice of them.
It's really important to contain those bacteria and get them all cleaned up and keep your mouth and body healthy.
If we can keep our mouth clean, we can overall keep our whole body clean.
I really enjoyed getting to know her a little bit, and her teeth are great. Everything looks healthy, and she's good to go for whitening. I can't wait to see the results.
The whitening was a new experience for me.
We're doing a Zoom whitening treatment today, so it'll be 3 rounds of whitening with a light. We just let the product sit on the teeth with the light, and the light activates the product, which makes it kind of work into the teeth a little bit.
We want new activated agent on her teeth while she's whitening. We want the freshest ingredient. As soon as it's mixed and applied to the teeth, it starts losing its effectiveness. So if we can apply 3 new mixes of the product on her teeth, it helps just make it whiter that much quicker.
Everybody always wants a whiter smile. One of the first things, what would you change about your smile? I wish it were whiter. So that was something that we felt was really important, and it really helps with somebody's self-confidence.
Then we just suction off the excess, and we put new material on there.
I would have to say that her smile was definitely bigger. It was brighter and it was bigger.
Summer is officially around the corner, and a new season means a chance to revamp your wardrobe. For this edition of Your Community, Michaela Henschel went down to the Interval store to find some great summer pieces that won't break the bank.
Hi everyone, I'm at the For the Interval store, and I'm joined with CEO Angela. Thank you so much for joining me. So we're going into a new season now. So summer, everyone kind of wants to revamp their wardrobe, but sometimes pockets a little tight. So you can come here and do kind of your summer wardrobe revamp, right?
Yes, absolutely. And I think we're one of the hidden gems in Lloydminster for finding fashionable items on a dime. And that's what we're going to talk about today, is fashion on a dime.
Exactly. So let's start off with summer, because it's starting to get hot. We just finished with the rain. So why don't we bring in our first model, and she's wearing a beautiful maxi dress. So tell us a little bit about this look.
So Tara, our social enterprise manager, is modeling a summer knit dress with a bold print. for $5 and is taking along a navy all-weather jacket in case there's a change in weather. And you can find this here for $8. She has a simple string of pearls for $6 and sandals for $4. A whole outfit for $23. The For the Interval store has a wide variety of jewelry.
Nice. So you can not only get an outfit, but you can also accessorize it as well.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what about for the students out there? What do we have for them?
So today we're going to actually talk and see Justin, and he's actually back and looking sharp and ready to go back to school actually. Not back to school, but I guess stay in class. In his purple American Eagle sweater with tan slacks and his Puma runners. Casual style with flair for only $16.
That's amazing, and that's the thing is you can find those name brands here at the store, right?
Absolutely, and I think that's one of the things people may not know is you can find some brand name gems here for fairly affordable prices.
Exactly, you just have to come often, to find them. Okay, so what's our next look?
So next we have Maria, who is one of our other summer students, and she's looking great, dressed in an authentic South Asian embroidered dress. You never know what treasures you'll find at For the Interval store.
This is great, and it's I love the colors because that's perfect for the spring and summer.
Absolutely, and look at those shoes.
Yeah, I mean, those are pretty amazing shoes. Those are really good. I might have to take those home with me.
Thank you,
Great.
Maria. You look lovely.
Thank you. Awesome. Okay, and so we have another look, and so what is this one about?
So Millie is one of our long-term volunteers, and she's going to show us a spring outfit, which looks amazing. So all of this is from For the Interval store, and actually Millie has volunteered with us for 4 years and is dressed for a day at work and then out for dinner in her Simon Chang capris at only $8. Millie's top is black and white print at $6, and earrings, bracelet, and ring for only $15. And these gray suede high heel boots will take you from office to dinner in a heartbeat for $10. And of course, her umbrella is a nice match with her outfit as well.
Yeah, that's a fashionable umbrella. Sometimes they're not so cute, but that one's really cute. And those boots are killer. Okay, so we have one more. So Justin's now done school and he's going summer. So what do we have for his summer look?
So Justin's ready to hit the beach today. And he's returning for summer ready, and he's ready for the beach in shorts, a t-shirt, and flip-flops. And a little fun, it seems. And of course, sunglasses for when the sun shows up. This outfit is a total cost of $11.
Awesome. So, I mean, you can really come to the store and you can find something for every occasion.
Absolutely. You can find anything from a wedding dress to a fanny pack, as we talked about earlier.
Yes, and fanny packs are coming back, and I might be on board because they're hands-free, so they're so good. Well, thank you so much for joining me. If you want to come and shop on a dime, come down to the For the Interval store.
This is Newcap Sports.
The Barons boys rugby team didn't have the provincial success they'd hoped for, but at many points this season was successful, and it began with a very difficult task, one not every player on the team completed. Lance Phillips has more.
Beyond their 2018 success on the pitch, the Barons boys rugby side struggled with an area of the game that seems so simple: forming a straight line on defense. It caused grief all season. But if it's so simple in theory, why was it so hard to execute on the pitch?
Fitness is one. Okay, that's a big important factor. The second reason.
Hang on. Go back for a second.
Fitness is one. Okay, that's a big important factor. Get stuck in it.
Fitness was so important that Watrickish elected to try something new before the season began. He developed and coached a strength and conditioning program for his players. As a person who's trained a lot over the past 2 years, the Barons coach realized what he's learned could have massive benefit to his players.
Strength is the most important physical attribute a human person can have, because every other aspect is a derivative of strength. If you're stronger, you can tackle better. If you're stronger, you're more powerful. It makes a player more durable. Strength is the foundational component to physical performance, to athletic performance.
By the end of the program, only 3 players remained. 3 players that noticed notable increases in all areas of athletic ability because they stuck with the program.
It was great. We did it 3 times a week, and it was just a set workout for each workout.
The way it's set up, where you progress slowly, it actually goes. It went pretty easy for me for like the first bit, and started to get tough near the end.
It was a lot of time and a lot of effort, and once you set a new weight max every workout, it gets taxing after a little while.
Although the three players come from very different athletic backgrounds, they all share similar personality traits.
Takes some maturity. It took some trust on their behalf in terms of they had to trust the process of what I was trying to communicate to them, and perseverance. It's simple, but it's not easy. It's very hard.
Resilience, that's a good word for that, I think. It was great to see day in and day out, wow, I can lift a little more this time. Oh, wow, and it kept going up, and it just built a lot of confidence.
No one can lift that bar for you, and that's what's really unique about it. It's why it actually does more than just change you physically. It changes you emotionally as well.
Lance Phillips, Newcap Sports, Lloydminster.